With the announcement that there would be no Snapshot last week, we did also get a hint that there would be one upcoming. In this video, we're going to be talking all about it, what we could potentially see in it after the absolutely incredible experimental snapshot we recently received, and we're going to be breaking down what this could mean for Java Edition and what's next for Minecraft. With that being said, drop a like on the video if you happen to enjoy it, and let's dive right into the information. So, in no way does this confirm the snapshot is coming this week, but we did get this tweet from Sly Slime last week, who did actually say, while the team is hard at work on things for Minecraft 1.19, we're not quite ready for our first snapshot yet, so there'll be no snapshot this week. Now, this, as I mentioned earlier, does not confirm there will be a snapshot this week, but it's not denying it, that it's still open to interpretation, and there's definitely a possibility there that we could see something. Obviously, by this week, some people are watching this on different dates and in different locations around the world, so by this week I do actually mean from Monday the 14th of March to Sunday the 20th of March. So yeah, there's quite a bit of time there, and I think that there's definitely a possibility we could see something. Sly Slime's tweet does not confirm anything, so this is pure speculation from here on, but I just want to talk about what this could be, what we could see in it, and why this would be so incredible for Java. If you've been around for the past few weeks, keeping up to date with what's going on here on the channel, you will know that Bedrock has been just completely hitting it out the park every single beta. They got frogs, all of this cool swampy content, and recently they did even get the LA. I just want to quickly read out the changelog for you all if you've not already saw it. Just a ton of changes were added to this. This was the changelog for the LA in the recent Bedrock beta, and it does say the LA can collect the same items from the world as it holds in its hand. If an LA holds an item it got from a player, it will follow that player. The LA is able to drop items at nearby note blocks. When playing a note block near an LA, that note block becomes the LA's favourite note block for 30 seconds, and that LA will attempt to drop off items at the note block rather than at the player. If an LA has items in its inventory, it will attempt to give them to its owner. And finally, the LA sometimes spawns in cages next to pillager outposts and inside woodland mansions. So it's a no-brainer that there is a lot of content coming to Bedrock Edition recently, and people are quite salty on the Java side, the lack of content. We did of course get an experimental snapshot, which was incredible. We got the Deep Dark, Ancient Cities, the Warden, a bunch of content we've all been looking out for. But the real point of it is that was an experimental snapshot. We know for a fact that a lot of people that would regularly play snapshots do not play experimental snapshots. It's just a bit of a hassle to download the experimental snapshot, run it, get it from the Minecraft.net website. It's just completely complicated compared to just opening the Minecraft launcher, pressing on the latest snapshot and loading up the game. It's definitely an inconvenience for some people, and snapshots just take it an extra mile by making these experimental features and bits of content accessible for the majority of Java players. That is why they're so important and why so many people always talk about them. It gets the this experimental content into the hands of the mass Java Edition players and allows the most feedback possible to get back to Mojang, where it can be used for the betterment of the game and that content. With that being said, what do I think will be in this upcoming snapshot? If not this week, then next week. I think there's a real possibility that some of the content from this recent experimental snapshot will be implemented to this upcoming snapshot, whether it be just the Warden, the Dig Dark, or Ancient Cities, maybe even just Skulk. I believe that something Mojang trialed in that experimental snapshot will be in the next snapshot. The fact that we did get that means that they're clearly working on it and they were trying to get it out as quick as possible, so I believe that with a bit of extra time, an extra week, extra days, Mojang will be able to get this out to more and more players. It would be quite difficult for them to be working on this, but also just do something completely out of nowhere, like a snapshot about the birch forest, right? Like, we've got to be realistic about this. I do not expect anything crazy with this upcoming snapshot. I just think that Mojang will play it safe, give us content they're working on, and get it out there to us so that we can give them feedback. As they've stated many times, community interaction is so important for them. It's vital to creating a successful Minecraft update, and without it they really cannot go that far. It's like fuel. It helps them go forward, helps them progress. Basically, snapshots and betas are the fuel which drive Mojang forward, and without them they can only go so far before they need to be refueled and helped to go forward. The lack of snapshots over the past months has definitely been quite sad for Java players, and it's caused quite a bit of confusion and angriness within the community. So I think that just giving Java players something will definitely do a lot to increase people's hype for this upcoming update. This may just be generalizing or just overreacting, but from what I've heard at the moment, it seems like a lot of people, not the majority, but definitely quite a few out there, are not really that excited for this update, whether it be because it's reusing content from the Caves and Cliffs update, or it's bringing back an old biome vote biome. We do not know why the community has reacted this way to this update, and of course there's people that are excited for it. Definitely I am. I cannot wait to see the Warden, but compared to something that's completely fresh as the Caves and Cliffs update or the Nether update, the community reaction to this has definitely gone down since then. So I believe it's vital that Mojang starts getting snapshots out as soon as possible to get this community interaction going and to build up a bit of hype for this update. Being completely real, I've definitely saw it for myself. The perception of this update is definitely not as good as it was with the Nether update and the Caves and Cliffs update. That was like an all-time high, I believe, for at least quite a while for Minecraft, definitely in recent history, but it seems to have gone down a lot with this. Of course, we've always got these updates, right? The Buzzy Bee update and the Village and Pillage update, just to name a few. Mojang cannot just have these absolute hits every single update. There's going to be bumps for the community, and I believe this is just one of them, but definitely getting snapshots out there, getting some interaction with the community will definitely go a long way to improve people's perception and to build up hype. That is it for this video though. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'd be really interested to hear what you think of the upcoming world update. Drop your thoughts down below. Are you excited, or could you not care less about this update? Drop your thoughts, and I'd definitely be really interested to know. I do not know if it's just me or the polls I've done on the channel are inconsistent, or if the people I've been talking to are biased, but it definitely seems like the excitement for this update is slightly down. So let me know your experience with this. Do you have the same experience, or have you heard the same things? Drop your thoughts, let me know. I'm gonna go and play some Minecraft. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.